All right.
All right. So waiting for it to pop up now.
We should be live now.
I'll take your word for it.
You should take my word for it.
Yeah,
There we are.
there we are.
All right.
Hey,
Welcome everyone.
everybody.
Um and you should be seeing Mitch instead of that. There we go. Fix that. Hello everyone. Welcome to another Tuesday evening live playthrough with the Board Game Barbecue crew. My name is Def and I've got Mitch here with me. How you doing, Mitch?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Def. But I don't know. This game is going to be. It's going to be messy. I think I've looked at the scenario and oh dear,
Yeah,
there's going to be
so
casualties.
we're going to be doing a live playthrough of Undaunted North Africa, a game designed by Trevor Benjamin and David Thompson and published by Osprey Games. We've got a little bit of history with Mitch with this game. We've played Undaunted Normandy last year and we sort of immediately loved it and we went through the whole campaign and we then started playing North Africa and we've only played 3 scenarios, so our plan is to finish this before the next version of the game, Undaunted Stalingrad, arrives. And yeah, we're pretty excited to play this. We had a test run earlier today where we played scenario number 3, and that was a bit of a bloodbath. And looking at this map, I expect nothing less in this one as well. So we haven't played this scenario before.
No.
We're not gonna be doing a teach of the full game in advance per se. It's a simple deck building game, but we will be explaining how the game works as we start taking our turns. So hopefully, people that don't know how to play can get a good sense of it. We've got a couple of people joining us in the chat, so say hello. Hey, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
And yeah, this is scenario 4, Threat from Above. I'm playing the LRDG, which was the what was it, Mitch? The British Special Forces for
Long Range Desert Group, I think they're called.
There you go. And Mitch
There
is
you go.
playing the
Yep.
Italians. So we're playing scenario 4, Threat from Above. Mitch, do you want to take us through it?
Read out about the threat from above.
Yes.
So this was southwestern Libya, 13th of January 1941. The LRDG withdrew from Muzak, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, under the cover of a dust storm. The dust concealed their movements and made the Italians reluctant to attempt reconnaissance flights. Over the next 2 days, the LRDG travelled to the towns of Taragin, al-Aranib, and Quatron. The LRDG was successful in capturing the fort at Taragin, but was repelled in al-Aranib by the town's alert and heavily armed defenders. In Quatron, the LRDG engaged the town's garrison. The garrison was supported by Italian aircraft, which performed reconnaissance and supporting ground attack missions. Eventually, the LRDG broke off the attack without defeating the garrison.
Yeah, the only reason I gave you that to read is because of all those funny names. I saw that before we started.
So to win, we both have the same objective, which is to control 2 objective points.
As usually in this game, there's different paths to victory, but actually, in this scenario, there's only 2 objective points. So the objective points are these markers. They're the tiles that have these markers on them. So as you can see, there's only 2 of them right in the middle of the map in this sort of complex of buildings. And the way to do that is you have to go there with one of your units and take control of the tile, which is like an action. And yeah, we'll progress through step by step. Hey, Jace. Hey, Dan. People are coming on the chat, so...
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, so Undaunted North Africa, the main difference it has with Undaunted Normandy, if you've played that, is that it has vehicles, which are these things right here. So when you have a vehicle that has some units on them, when you have that card from that unit, you can either play the action from the unit or from the card of the unit, or you can take the action of the vehicle that unit is occupying. So my machine gunner here, for instance, in the gun track, he could take his own actions, or he could take the anti-tank action that is his spot on the vehicle. So, should we get started?
I'm happy. Let's do it.
Let's do it. You need to turn off your stream now, Mitch, because I don't want you to be looking at my hand.
No worries. I won't cheat. I'll keep my eye on TTS.
Right. So first thing we do is we draw 4 cards. That's how every round plays. And then we select one of the cards in secret to play for initiative. Now, the starting initiative is the Italians for this scenario. So that's the tiebreaker, essentially. But the numbers on the top left are the numbers that we gain for the initiative check. So, what would we like to do?
Oh, man.
Yep.
It hasn't been a good draw for me to start with, I can tell you that much.
Come on, Mitch. Okay, so I've played my card and see what happens with the initiative. I'd be really interested to see and hear in the chat from people how many of you have this game. I've got all 3 existing versions of the game, so Normandy, North Africa, and Reinforcements. And yeah, it's a fantastic game. Solo mode is quite involved, but actually imitates a human player very well.
Really
so
well, yeah.
Quite happy to, take the time to go through its workflows. Right,
All right,
off we go.
Ready?
Oh, so I've got a 7. Mitch has got a 1. So that means
I figured I wasn't going to win, so I might as well.
Yeah, gain initiative. So now I can play my cards. So, as my first action, I am going to use my Scout card. And with my Scout, I can do a few things. I can Scout, which means I can move in tiles I haven't scouted yet. Scouted tiles are the tiles with this symbol, this marker, and that's the only way you can move on those tiles. You need to have scouted them first. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take the Scout's action from the vehicle, which is Navigate 3, from the pilot track. So Navigate is like remote scouting. You can start navigating, scouting tiles that are next to you. So I'm going to do this one, and this one. So Navigate 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. This one already has a Scout marker. I'm going to place 1 there and 1 there. And for every tile that we scout, we take a Fog of War card and add it to our discard pile. And Fog of War cards, as you can see, they have no actions and they have a 1 value for initiative. So they're filling up your deck and your hand with useless cards. Very, very clever way to manage the Fog of War or simulate the Fog of War. My second action is going to be this Lieutenant. So with him, I can either command 2, which means draw 2 new cards, or I can bolster 3, which is bring in new cards into my deck from my supply. So, what do we want? We want a
I know what I want.
Sergeant,
whatever is going to be worse for you.
Staff Sergeant, and another Staff Sergeant. Why not? Actually, instead of that, let's use a machine gunner. And then my third card, as you might have seen, is a Fog of War card, so nothing else I can do. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Let's go see what Mitch is up to.
So I'm going to play my Fog of War card first to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to play my tank driver, who isn't actually in a tank. What good is he? Tell you what, he'll be up for some harsh words doing his performance review at the end of the year. He's in the light truck. So he's going to navigate, which I can do for 2, I believe.
Yeah, navigate.
Yep. Yep. So I'm going to do. Where did I put my control tokens over here? I'm just going to navigate to this one here.
Yeah, so from this spot, 1, 2.
1, 2.
And
And that means I need to take a Fog of War card into my hand.
into your discard pile.
Sorry, discard pile, yep. And then my last play will be to use the squad leader who can either bolster or inspire. Now, inspire, if I have someone out there who's an A unit, which I don't, but if I did, I could use the inspire action to use that card again. But I don't have anyone there, so I'm going to choose to do the bolster action, which allows me to bring 2 A units into my discard pile. And if I have a look at my supply, I will choose a rifleman and an anti-tank rifleman into my discard, and that's all of my cards played. So then that's done. I'll move my played cards into discard.
Very good.
And we do the next turn.
Next turn, draw 4 cards. So in order for us to go and control these tiles, we need to have units there with the control action, and we need the opponent to not controlling these tiles and not having a unit on them. So this is a major rules difference from Undaunted Normandy if you played it. In Normandy, if there's an enemy unit on the tile, you cannot take control of it. In North Africa, you can take control of an enemy occupied tile as long as the enemy doesn't control it already. So, what do we want to do here? It's also worth mentioning that the units that are actually the people that are sitting in the tanks or the vehicles, they can jump in and out of the vehicles, and they can also swap spots.
Except in the tank. I just read Def. The Italian tank has specific seats, and you can only put people with those qualifications in those spots.
Yes.
So I can't move my crew member, for example, into the driver's seat of the tank. I need to have the tank driver there.
And you only have one driver in the light truck, so you could.
That's why he's going to be getting some stern words at his performance review. What's he doing in a light truck when he's a tank driver?
Oh man. So,
So we're ready for an initiative for the second round. So we need to pick a card to play for our initiative.
I think. Let's go with this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Flip the card. It's a 4. You've got a 9. You're taking initiative.
Yep.
We discard the cards, and you are up first.
All right. So first things first, I'm going to use the rifleman who's currently sitting in the driver's seat of the light truck to move the light truck, to drive the light truck into this space. I'm then going to use the tank commander to bolster my tank folks. So I'm going to take, I can get 2 bolstered T resource. So I'll take a tank driver and a tank gunner. And then I've got this anti-tank guy sitting in the light truck. Again, I don't know what they're all doing sitting in the light truck. But he has suppress action of 3 dice. I don't think there's... I might try and suppress.
He also has anti-tank himself, so he can do any of his actions, or he can do the action of the vehicle spot he's sitting in.
Let's have a look. He's got anti-tank for 2. Let's do that. We'll do an anti-tank for 2 against this truck over here.
Yeah, so the way this works is you count the tiles distance. So there's 1, 2, 3 tiles until this, plus the defense of that tile, plus the defense of that truck.
So it's going to be 9 altogether.
Yep. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So I take 2 die because he's got his card gives me 2 die for an anti-tank attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then we roll these babies. And hope for a 9. I got a 10! You beauty!
Oh. So what happens now is you have to pick a soldier for me to injure.
Yeah. So which one is this? The gun truck.
The gun truck only has a gunner.
So it only has a gunner in there, so we'll hit that gunner.
So I have to discard a card from my hand. I don't have any. Then from my discard pile, where's the gunner? There he is. And he goes in the casualties. He's out.
And you take a damage onto your truck.
And a damage on the gun truck. And if it goes up to 3, then it's disabled.
Yep, and that's the end of my cards. So over to you, my friend.
Wow. That was a bit aggressive, but that's okay.
Fluke. Me? Aggressive? No.
I'm going to use my Staff Sergeant. Now, he's sitting in the pilot truck on the drive seat. So that's drive 3 for the pilot truck. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the deal. If I play this guy, I can inspire the Staff Sergeant, right?
Usually inspire. So which sometimes? Oh yeah, it's inspire anyone. The warrant officer. Usually inspire will say
A or B, but I don't
yeah.
have A or B units, so it's
so
inspire.
anyone. Yep.
So I can take this back to my hand and play again.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is, before my action, I'm just going to take him out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
And then play that in control.
Okay.
So there you go.
So Def is on the way to winning already. 50% of the way there.
Yeah. I mean, we know what happened this morning. So, to give you an idea, we played the previous mission of this, and looking at the map, I thought, yeah, I can get to those control points pretty quickly, which was exactly what happened right now. And then, you know, we both thought I was close to winning, and then I got absolutely stomped under a rain of bullets, and my Staff Sergeants in every unit that can control tiles got destroyed, and I lost the game. So I have 1 control point, but there's still 1 there. So let's see what happens. That was my turn.
Okay, so we draw up again.
Ah, we're at that stage. I was second, wasn't I? So yeah, we draw. Not enough cards. Discard, shuffle, and draw the rest of it.
Oh, man.
Connor in the chat says, great, now I want to play Undaunted. Of course, everybody should play Undaunted. It's a great game.
This is tough now. I think you might even win on this turn, Def, if I don't win initiative and I haven't got anything really worth winning initiative with.
So the challenge for you is that the guy that you can use to control is stuck in the light truck. Let's have a look.
His performance review is going to be messy. What is he doing in that light truck? Yeah, I've got to get that light truck over there. He's the guy that I really want in there. And
you have the rifleman there as well.
Exactly. All my control resources are down there.
So you need to get them there quickly, and then we'll see what happens. But
yeah.
All right. I need to pick a card. I think I'm gonna have to go with this. Done?
Okay.
Jace is asking if you can repair vehicles. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
With cards that have the repair action.
Yep.
So I played the Fog of War card. Oh, you played your plane.
Yeah, I had to because I had to win initiative.
Yeah, so you keep
I feel like I
initiative.
did, or it was going to be a very quick game, and the people on the stream would be like, "That's it, that's it,
We want
2 turns
more.
and it's over." Mitch is terrible. I definitely am terrible, but I hopefully can at least make it a decent length game. All right, so without a fog of war, I'm going to then play my. What to play first? I'll play my tank crewman, and I'll have him use the tank to suppress your staff sergeant.
Yep. So suppress means if it's a success that you flip this token over, and next time you play that card, instead of taking an action, you have to activate it first, flip it, and then it will be available. So it delays its actions.
So it's 7.
I might just roll
I'll
all
need-
of these, turn all of these units this side, Mitch, so they're
Yeah,
all
no worries, that's
sideways in
fine.
the camera. Yeah, so it's 4 dice.
Yep. So I got to make a 7 with 4 dice, and is that right? So I got 1, 2, and then your 5 is 7.
Yeah.
4 dice on the suppress action from the tank.
Oh, hang on.
Right, here we
That's
go.
in the medium tank. From the
That
medium
is the medium
isn't it?
tank.
So he's next door. So that's
Yep.
1, 2. Oh, yeah, 7. Sorry. I need to
Yep.
learn how to count. Roll them properly.
There we go.
But that's a hit. So this
10
guy
and a
gets
9.
suppressed.
So he's suppressed. Whew, thank gosh. And then I'll play my tank gunner.
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
To let me just have a look here. Who have you still got in the pilot truck? Just the scouts. Scouts can't control. So we'll do
No.
full attack with the tank
Oh.
gunner against the suppressed staff sergeant.
Uh-oh.
So I get 3 dice.
Uh-oh.
I still got to make a 7. And knowing my rolls,
There you go. That's an 8
ah,
and a 7.
I got it. There
So,
we go. So
um,
he's
The anti-tank also works as a normal attack. I think.
it wasn't anti-tank. It was he's got attack on his card.
Yeah, but you rolled 3
Oh,
dice.
anti-tank. Hang on. Yeah, sorry. I rolled 3 dice. So what am I doing? I thought it was no, so an anti-tank is not a normal tank. That's just against the armor. So I got to re-roll that again. That doesn't count.
Are we sure?
I'm pretty sure. Let me just check.
Gonna check the rules. If anybody
double-check.
knows in the chat, as I said, we've only played North Africa a couple of times, so yeah, anti-tank.
Yeah, you have to anti-tank. You have to choose a vehicle combat counter.
Yeah.
So I can't use it to attack that guy. So I'll use the
So you either keep the roll and hit the truck, or you roll 1 dice and hit the.
truck doesn't bother me. I've got to get rid of your control guy. So I use, and I deserve that, a 1. So that doesn't do anything. So that's the end of that turn.
Okay, my go. Right. I think I need to. Well, I'm gonna play my machine gunner, and here's the question. Somebody asked before in the chat, how do you repair vehicles? You can if you have the repair action, like this guy. But I wonder, the gun truck is just sitting there. I don't know how much we're going to get that moving, so I might have
Well,
to.
it's still moving now. You can still move it.
Oh yeah.
Only with 2 damage.
Just saying whether I need to move it, or but to move it, I can move him to the driver's seat and move it. But
Yeah.
right. What I might do is I might move him to the navigate spawn, which is 3, because it's unoccupied, and now I'm going to use the navigate action to navigate 1, 2, and obviously this one's already scouted. So I'm going to scout that one so I can move on it, and that means I'm taking another Fog of War card in my discard pile. And then we've got the anti-tank rifleman, who is sitting in the patrol truck, which is all the way back there. So, I don't know what to do with him. Maybe I'll have a shot at this tank. So that's 1, 2, 3 tiles away, plus 1.
Plus 5.
Yeah, so
that's 9.
That's
is
9. Yeah.
And anti-tank is 2. So
2
you
dice.
need 9 or higher.
Whoop.
Oh, don't take the initiative token.
I'm trying not to. There we go. That was a bit aggressive. There's an 8.
Oh, an 8 and a 1.
Then
Close.
my last one is a Fog of War card, so that's done.
All right. So now we
Next
draw
round.
4. Shuffle.
Oh, this is very tricky. Let's do this. Connor says, I feel like that's a crucial mistake, getting your military vehicles confused by Mitch's tank commander. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
I've got a Fog of War card, I get nothing.
Beautiful.
So you keep initiative and you're going first.
Alright.
Let's flip the
I
camera.
am indeed going first. So, what? If I can get the card there, why won't it select the card? Here we go. I'm going to use the tank crewman. Don't know why I just threw that card across the table.
It's alright.
Now he, in his seat on the tank.
Is this card gone? Is this the initiative card?
That's the initiative card,
Yeah,
sorry.
okay. No, that's alright.
This guy is going to attack with his tank weapon for 2.
Right.
So he'll attack your...
No, come on!
So that'll be 1... Well, it was 7, wasn't it? We decided that.
Yes.
2 attacks.
Boo. Oh, there's a 10.
Just got a 10. You beauty.
So
he takes the damage.
He takes the damage, and unfortunately, I have one in my hand.
Excellent.
Which is even worse, right? Because you lose your capacity to play this round.
Play cards.
So that's your first action.
Yep. Now, where's this guy? He's over there. Right. Tank driver.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Yeah, he's a tank driver, isn't he? So he's still in this silly truck. No point in navigating. So I'll just try and attack. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hop him out of this truck.
Oh. Okay.
Because I've got to get him into that damn tank. There's no point in him sitting back here. I'm going to move him up to here.
Okay.
And then the anti-tank rifleman.
Yeah. He's in the light truck.
He's in the light truck. What has he got to do in the light truck apart from repair?
Remember, you can also now move into different positions.
Different seats, yeah.
If it's empty.
But he's in a nice suppressed state, isn't he? Can you? I can suppress a vehicle.
Pretty sure you can, but check the rule book. Pretty sure you can suppress vehicles, or maybe not. Maybe, isn't that what the critical?
It says this is attack, strafe, and suppress any enemy combat counter with a regular defense value. So I'm assuming a vehicle would have armored defense, right?
They do. If you look at it, oh, they have regular and armored. It's just the regular is way higher. See?
Ah, yeah, right. So the suppress would be against the 7,
Yes.
as opposed to against the.
So what we're trying to figure out for the people that are watching is when you do the suppress action, you roll this amount of dice, 3 in this case, and you have to target a combat counter on the map that has a normal combat defense, which is this one. This is like a 4. This 5, you see it has a border around it. That's a, what's it called? A armored defense. So you can't roll against that. So my pilot track here has both, which means you can try and suppress it with the normal suppress action. It's just going to be a lot harder.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to bother because I don't think it's going to be any advantage really to suppressing that truck anyway. So what I'm going to do is just take a hit and hope. I'm going to use my 1 attack to shoot at your sergeant again.
Oh, he's made a target of himself.
So I'm just going to use. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 for the region plus his 5. That's 8.
Yeah, you need an 8. Yep.
Oh, damn it!
So close.
So I didn't get it. Okay, over to you, buddy.
So that was your turn. Oh man, I'm really stuck now. So here's an interesting question for. We're gonna send an email to David Thompson or ask on Board Game Geek. I'm sure it's come up, but I have these 2 cards in my hand, right? If I play my lieutenant first, can I play the warrant officer to inspire the lieutenant?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it?
Because I wonder, because they have stars on their cards, maybe you can't actually
inspire them. Let's have a look. Oh, check out the original rules for Inspire.
Yeah, I think that's probably what that is. But I'm going to play it the other way anyway. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference. So I'm going to bolster for 2 with the warrant officer. And I'm going to bring in my staff sergeant. And guess what? My staff sergeant. Then what I'm trying to do for the viewers is I'm trying to bring more cards in, because as soon as Mitch has this guy in his crosshairs, right, and he keeps shooting at him, if he shoots him enough times that I don't have a card to discard from my discard pile, hand, or deck, then this counter is gone, and that represents that person has died.
Has passed.
And so I'm trying to bring in more cards in. And then my lieutenant, I will bolster 3, so I'll bring 3 more cards. I will bring in a sergeant,
bring some fog of wars in. They're good too.
Anti-tank rifleman, and a scout. There you go.
All right. New round. 4 more cards.
4 more cards. I'm gonna play that.
Ah, man, this is hard. Oh, well.
Jace is saying hint snipe that tank driver, but I don't have a sniper, unfortunately. We had snipers in the previous game we played earlier today, which was a bit. Yeah, let's see. I've got a 7.
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay. So I take
Hopefully that doesn't cost me. Fingers crossed. Come on.
I don't know, mate. Staff sergeant comes back, so he's woke up.
Yeah.
Then my sergeant will actually drive this truck. The patrol truck. 1, 2. And then the last one is a Fog of War card. So...
Oh, thank God I survived that. I thought I could be in trouble there. Righto.
Right.
Tank driver
Tank driver. Uh-oh.
is going to go into the tank.
Oh, he's going in the tank. Oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And then Rifleman
Ooh.
will drive he's the driver, isn't he, of the light truck?
Yeah. The way this guy's going, it would have been faster for him to walk, I reckon.
Well, that's why I took the tank driver out. The light truck is so slow. The driver's just sprinting across the battlefield.
Yeah.
See you guys later. So he drove the light truck up to that square. And then, old mate, anti-tank
Oh, no.
rifleman
What's
in
he
the
gonna
back
do?
of the light truck will suppress
Of course he will.
your old mate here.
Let's
So
go. 3 dice, and you're
got
looking for
1, 2,
7.
and 7. So 3 dice. I need a 7. They're gonna fire it.
You got a 7. The others dropped off.
I got a 7.
Yeah. There it is.
All right.
So this guy is suppressed.
Yep.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right. I'm in trouble, I reckon. Next round.
Next round. Whew. This is hectic.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Ooh. Oh, this is tricky. Let's try that. Oh, this is tricky. Okay. Off we go. Oh,
Oh. What
he
a
used his
waste.
plane.
Oh, dear. Well, the plane's kind of like... The advantage the plane gets is sort of mitigated now, right? Because the plane gets you an attack advantage with no range penalties,
Yeah.
which kind of is nothing now anyway, because we're also in each other's
Close to
face.
each other, yeah.
Or I can scout anywhere that I want, but I've got all the squares, so I want to scout it pretty
Yeah.
much. So
Use it for initiative.
use it for initiative. That's it. Let's get rid of that Fog of War card to start off with. Now I'm going to use my rifleman to drive the light truck into this square.
Oh,
Then I'm going to play my squad leader to inspire the rifleman back
here
into my
we
hand.
go. Here we go.
But where did my card go? And then I'm going to play the rifleman again to control.
You need to take him out of the... Oh, no, you don't.
I moved him back in again.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
out now. Yeah. So now I've taken control of that spot.
Oh, man. So
So we've tied it up.
1 control point each. So now it's going to become a war of attrition.
It looks like it.
Oh. How are we even going to do this? We're going to be here all night.
It's just going to be like your little group of houses just firing ammunition over the fence to mine and vice versa.
Yeah, thanks, JC. Posted just an answer that David Thompson confirmed on Board Game Geek that you can only inspire combat cards, not command cards, which are the ones with the star. So that makes sense.
There you go.
So
That's
we played it correctly. So I'm going to use my scout to do a recon action, which means getting rid of the Fog of War card that I have in my hand, remove it from the game.
Yep.
And draw 1 new card, which is a Fog of War card. Yay!
Don't you love that?
Yeah, so all of a sudden now things have changed, hey?
Not necessarily.
They kind of have. Because I was planning on doing something else. Oh man. So I'm going to play my sergeant. Now, the demolition action, you have to be on the same tile to do. It's not a remote attack.
Think so. Let's take a quick look.
So what I'm going to do with my sergeant is...
Yeah, on the same tile for demolition.
I am going to get him to drive the patrol truck 2. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 and come over here and hang out with you guys. Do we want that? That's not a good idea, is it?
You're a vehicle parked next to my anti-vehicle tank.
Oops.
How's that going to work?
Let's do that. Why not?
I'll say that now, and I'll just have terrible rolls. I'll roll 4 ones.
Okay, that's it.
All right, you around?
Yes, sticky bomb. That's what I'm planning. I want to have a sticky bomb. So the way this is now is a little bit of a stalemate because I control one objective point and Mitch controls the other one, which means that for either one of us to take control of the opponent's tile right now, we have to get rid of it. We have to get rid of their units on it. So that's not going to be easy.
No, not for any of us.
So, what is the plan here? Whoa. Going to play this guy. Okay.
All right.
Initiative. Whoa, that was a bit of a difference. So I take initiative with the 8. I'm going to play the sergeant. So he doesn't have to exit the vehicle to take his own actions, right? He can take them from within the vehicle.
Yes, they can, but if you're talking demolition...
Yeah, well, I am talking demolition, so...
For a demolition action, choose a vehicle combat counter on or a structure marker on the same tile as the soldier taking the action. So no, it depends on how you interpret that. He's...
What's that say, sorry?
Is he on the same tile?
Yes.
Well... It says demolition. For a demolition action, choose a vehicle combat counter or a structure marker on the same tile as the soldier taking the action.
Yeah. So he might have to...
You can never directly target a combat counter on a vehicle card. You must instead target the vehicle. Yeah, we know that.
Right. So, I mean... Sure. Stars is asking about what we were talking about before, that the rule about getting rid of units to be able to control was officially changed. It was. So the rule in Normandy was that you could not take control of a tile if there was an enemy unit there. Period. Even if the tile was uncontrolled. Now, in North Africa, the rule change, which is pretty big, is that you can take control of a tile if an enemy unit there, as long as the enemy doesn't control it. But because Mitch controls this one and I control this one, the only way for us to take control of the other person's tile is to get rid of their units, because those tiles are controlled. So, what's the verdict?
Verdict on what? Demolition? Yeah, yeah. It doesn't really specify. So, I mean, you're on the tile technically in the car on the tile, but does it mean? Is it literal? I don't know.
I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe we can look that up on Board Game Geek, but in the meantime, I might just get out, I guess, and do it. Doesn't matter. I don't think it's huge amount of difference. So Sergeant comes out and will try to put a sticky bomb on, let's see, medium tank or a light truck. Ooh. I think it's going to have to be the medium tank. So it has a defense of 5, +1 from the tile, yeah?
Yep.
So we need a 6, come on. Oh, we got it.
We got a 10.
Wow. So
that'll do it.
1 hit to the medium tank, which the...
You choose a person as well.
Yeah, let's do the gunner. Oh, let's do the crew, the tank crew.
The crew?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in there.
Then you check your discard pile, and if nothing there, you check your deck.
Tank crew. Whoops. Tank crewman. So long, buddy. Righto. Next,
I'm going to...
see, this is where it's going to get ugly for me, I reckon, because I had to spend all my actions suppressing you so that you didn't get control of that region until I got my guys there. I haven't bolstered anyone.
Yeah. The last one, or not the last, I have 2 cards. So I'm going to play the anti-tank rifleman.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is sitting in the patrol truck, which is actually on here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to use him to anti-tank 2. He's going to shoot at the same thing. He's going to shoot the medium tank. Let's go. Got a 7. Is that good?
What was the target?
Yeah, it's on the same
5
tile.
and 1 is
6.
Yeah, 7. 6 is a target. So
Yeah.
that's good.
So we'll shoot at the crew member.
Righto. So that's now 3 damages on the tank.
Yeah, which means
It's incapacitated.
it's incapacitated. It's what's it called?
Suppressed or disabled.
Disabled. That's it.
Okay,
It's
now I'm going to
flipped.
find another crew member. Nothing in there. It's not letting me search the... How many have I got left? And there's only 1. That's a platoon sergeant, so I don't have any. So goodbye,
He's
Mr.
gone. He's dead.
crew member. Yep, this is what I was saying. I haven't bolstered
Yeah.
anyone. Which is a bad state of affairs for the old disabled tank then. This is going to get ugly fast.
Yeah. So the answer was Jace found it. It says performing a demolition action while inside a car may not make sense, but to keep rules and exceptions simple, this was allowed.
Right,
So
there
this,
you go.
This guy could have stayed.
We'll check him back in then. Which one is he in? The pilot?
Whatever. No, he was on the...
Patrol truck.
Yeah. Then I'm going to play my lieutenant. Command or bolster now? I'm going to command, which means I'm going to draw 2 cards. And I got a Fog of War, which is great. And I've actually got a warrant officer who I'm going to use to take my anti-tank rifleman back in my hand
Mm-hmm.
and play it again to use the anti-tank again on the medium tank. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Come on.
A 9. That'll do it.
9. So that's another damage marker. It's 1 away. And let's shoot at the gunners.
The gunners. Right. That's him.
Wow, that was an involved turn.
That was. So I've got a Fog of War, and all I've got left is a
Hang on.
tank commander.
Something happened here. all these cards came up here instead of...
Into your discard pile.
Yeah.
Tank Commander can bolster 2. So what'll I bolster here? Onto a driver and a gunner. Alright, that's all she wrote. Next turn.
So you just had 2 cards? Oh, one was the one that was
I
destroyed.
had 1 Fog of War and a Tank Commander. You destroyed one of the gunners, so
Yeah.
that was in
Okay.
my hand. So I only had one playable card.
Next round.
Next round. Starting to feel a bit painful now. But this is how this game goes with us all the time, right, Def? It swings from...
It does.
You know, you were in front, and then you thought you were going to be out of it, and you thought you were in trouble, and now I'm in dire straits.
Yeah. Man. I can attack people in the actual vehicles, right? So let's try this. Okay. Oh, it's a tie.
So you win the tie.
Initiative remains. I'm going to play my scout and do a recon. So I'm going to get rid of this Fog of War card and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. What happened there? We have this guy who is there. So I'm going to play my Staff Sergeant to flip him. And then I'm actually going to pluck him into the vehicle because I'm scared.
I don't know why. I'm thinking about how the hell do I get out of this?
Here's the question, and this might be a bit of a nuisance, but you're not allowed to control tiles if the enemy controls the tile and they have a combat counter on it. So I'm assuming a tank counts as a combat counter. You don't need to have physical people on it.
Well, I don't know about that because I can take the tank. Like if you leave your vehicle there empty, I can take it and you got to hand it over to me.
If it's empty, yeah, but if it's empty, then there's no counters on there anyway. We wouldn't count that, I don't think.
That's what I'm saying. If the tank's empty,
if the tank's empty, yes, for sure.
Then it doesn't. It's not a combat counter
100%
on your
agree.
side.
Yeah. But if it has people in it, then it counts.
Then it counts. Yeah.
Anti-tank rifleman. He is going to take a shot at the medium tank. That medium tank is my target. And we have a miss. A 5 and a 6. Is that enough?
Wasn't a 6 a hit? Oh no. Where are you? Where are you shooting from?
Same tile. So that's a hit.
So that's a hit. So that's the 5th one. Now the question is do I lose all of my guys that are in it?
No, I think the guys just exit, but I could be wrong.
Let me have a look about demolition, destruction of a tank.
Vehicle. If the attack is successful, the attack destroyed. Move all combat counters to the tile.
To the tile. Okay, cool.
Then remove
so the tank would remove,
and the card.
And the card would go upside down, but these guys go. So they've basically just dove out of the exploding.
Yeah, Indiana Jones style.
Tank.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. That was my turn.
Cool. Which is kind of good because I was like, oh, I've got to move them out. It's going to take me time to get them out of the tank. No, just blow the tank up and they'll move out automatically.
Oh, no.
All right. So let's do this.
In the meantime, my my patrol truck here that has 0 protection has survived side by side to the medium tank.
Yeah, I know. Let's bolster 3. So I'm going to take. What's this guy got? Oh man, these guys don't do much. Although the tank guys by themselves are
Useless.
pretty average. Yeah,
Yeah.
in terms of what they do. So 3, let's go. 1, 2 anti-tanks and a rifleman. Then let's do the tank driver.
Is he jumping
To
into the truck or is he just shooting at things?
I think he'll just shoot at things. So it's maybe it's worth sticking him in a truck. No, let's just leave him there for now. Actually, no, I'll stick him in the truck.
So that's free action.
Sorry?
That's free. You don't have to.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
can still
I don't
take
have
his
to do anything
actions.
to it. So I'll still take his shot at the.
Who's he shooting at?
Let's do the. Let's do this truck over here.
So who are you shooting there? Staff?
Who am I
Scout?
shooting there?
Yeah, it's a sergeant.
I'm just gonna.
Sergeant.
I'm just gonna attack the. I'm just gonna attack the truck for 8.
8 plus 1 is 9. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're in the town next to it. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
Come on. Need a miracle roll here. Come on. 7's not enough.
Not enough.
All right. And rifleman. I will scout with the rifleman because he's. No, hang on. Can't do that, can I? Because the scout seat's already taken. So he can drive or he can shoot. So I will just attack with the rifleman.
Okay.
Also, this guy.
Right.
So we're going for a 9 again.
Here we go.
No. Running out of things. That tank was basically all I had.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think Chicken Boy is saying that the sort of story, the emerging story that comes out of the game is pretty good, and like obviously there's a lot of dice rolls in this game, but we've now played this over 20 times, Mitch, you and me, you and me, I think, and I've played it solo a few more times using reinforcements, and it doesn't seem to bother me because the decisions that you have to make in the game seem to impact a lot more than the dice rolls that you get.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is probably not a great example, as this mission is now become a bit of a war of attrition. But it does come out in most of the missions that way. So,
and I don't mind games that have random die rolls for combat mechanics anyway, because combat's not always going to be
math.
100%.
Agreed.
You're gonna miss things. People have get behind cover or whatever else. There's other factors that go into it. You can't say, oh, if I position my person here and yours is there, then I'm definitely going to hit you because I decided that's what I wanted to do. So I think it's realistic to say that there's going to be some sort of variable in combat. Mother of God cannot get a break.
There we go. Oh, fog of war. At this time.
Oh, mate. Unbelievable.
So, I'm going to...
I don't think it's going to swing back. Put it that way.
Use my machine gunner to fire at this guy. Machine gunners are all the way back here, so they're 2 tiles away. +1 is 3, +4 is 7. So I need a 7 to hit your tank gunner there. There's 2 10s. That should do it.
That should do it. 2 10s. So everybody watching the streams has just seen me roll, misses. Def just gets and rolls double 10s. So it's the gunner.
Yes.
Jeez.
Based on the units, it does feel like a difficult mission for the Italians, but we've seen this before, right?
Yeah,
The
they're
missions are
definitely.
not like 50-50. Sometimes they're more difficult for one side, and sometimes they're more difficult for the other side. So
Yeah, that's it. The killer for us was the tank driver sitting all the way down the other side of the
yeah,
board,
yeah.
and having to bring them up.
So that
That
was
was
the
the killer.
gunner. I'm going to use my sergeant to demolition the light truck. So he needs a 4 plus 1 is a 5, and he has 2 dice for the sticky bomb.
7. Got it.
7. So the light truck gets a damage, and let's shoot for the rifleman.
The rifleman.
He's out.
That's going to hurt out of my hand as well.
Oh, that was lucky. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. You probably should nominate who you attack, but the rules say you pick after the attack, especially when you get a tank. And then the staff sergeant. What is the staff sergeant doing? Where is he? He's in this pilot truck. He's just sitting there.
My forces have been so decimated that they're all just the other guys are just sitting around cheering on the guys in the front lines.
He's just gonna attack this gunner here.
Yep.
So it's 1 tile away. 2, 6. He needs a 6. And he got a 1. So that's a miss. That's my turn.
About time you missed. I'm going to play my Fog of War card because I know you were packing it about that one. You would. And my tank driver. He's sitting in the navigate chair. So,
yeah,
this is
these
futile.
guys don't do much. You probably, the rifle.
I only put him in there because I thought he'd get some better armor
Yeah.
than what they've got if they're just sitting on the
Dan is saying you
tile.
must have used all of your luck this servo. This,
Yeah, must have.
yeah, mission 3 we played. I didn't feel there was any luck in it. You wanted, you played really well, even though, as I said, the start was like the start of this game. I kind of rushed in and it was so close, and then I just got, a rain of bullets on me.
I feel like for everyone watching, I should just surrender and go to the POW camps.
Oh no!
At this point, dear. All right, so I've got my tank driver. I might as well just
shoot at
there's no point
someone.
in scouting. Yeah, I might as well just shoot at these guys.
You haven't scouted this tile yet.
No, but there's no point in wasting an action scouting while I'm still trying to protect my own area, is there really?
Yeah, true, but
So there's nothing really else for it.
Okay.
Like I said, if it was really war, I probably would retreat and just surrender the position. But anyway, all right.
Well, we've seen bigger swings than this, right? We've seen bigger comebacks. We had some crazy missions.
So I got to get an 8.
Oh, he's got it.
Got an 8. All right.
So the patrol truck gets a damage, and there's a staff sergeant and the anti-tank guy.
Let's take the sergeant. No, let's take the anti-tank guy. He's doing probably more damage.
Okay.
To my tank.
Is there one here? No, there isn't. So I have to search my deck. Anti-tank rifleman. Is that him? That's him. So he's gone. And
okay, and then that's it.
Next round.
That's it. That's round. So next round.
Let's go with this guy. Okay. Ooh, use the plane, but I've kept the initiative.
Bummer. You know, for what I thought was going to be quite an OP card, the plane's been pretty much
Not
useless.
not very useful.
No, not really. I mean, it's get to one attack.
Yeah.
So I
It
mean,
ignores range, which in this case we're deadlocked next to each other.
which is nothing, right? Like, I mean, if it was a huge map where there were objectives all over the place, then yeah, that'd be good.
I did figure something out just now, though. I should have seen that before. This tile here
Yeah,
is up on a hill, so what happens is
the tanks and stuff can't come up there. You can't take your vehicles up there.
the
'cause it's a
vehicles
handy
can
vehicle.
go there, but the
Can-
other counters can.
Yes. So, but the other thing is too, it'd mean abandoning the objective point.
Well, not necessarily. You keep a vehicle with some people here and then move the rest over there.
Move the
Something
rest
like
up
that.
there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. So my go. I'm gonna play my scout to recon. So I'm getting rid of this fog of war card, drawing another card. I'm gonna play the lieutenant to command 2, so draw another 2 cards. And let's see, what do we want to do here? I'm gonna use the anti-tank rifleman to anti-tank the light truck. So that's 2 dice. He needs a 5. That's a miss. And then I'm going to use Scout to do Conceal. So the Conceal action we haven't seen yet. It basically puts an enemy Fog of War card into their discard pile. And then the last one is my Sergeant, who I'm going to use to do demolition on this light truck. So 2 dice, and we're looking for a 5.
Get a 9 there. That'll do it.
This time. So the light truck gets a damage, and let's damage the anti-tank guy.
Anti-tank guy. Out of my hand again, Def, you son of... We're on recording, so I won't say what I really want to say.
That's my turn.
All right. Now, what futile actions can I take? Right, we'll just continue to try and shoot at the guys in the patrol truck, I guess.
You haven't. Yeah.
So that's a 7, 9, I think it was I had to get. 8, I'm on the same tile.
Right. That's
Hey! It's an 8.
So that's the patrol truck, isn't it?
Yep.
So the patrol truck gets another damage. Who are you shooting there?
The anti-tank.
The anti-tank guy. There he is. So he's injured.
Yep.
What else?
And the tank driver, he will have crack from inside the light truck.
From the seat,
So
the driver's seat.
He's not a driver. He's in a navigate.
Okay.
So,
it's
but he's
spoiling
just
my
going to
narrative now.
shoot. What's that?
It's spoiling my narrative. I was trying to build a story there.
Right.
So as he's driving, he's like...
And the 6 is going to miss.
Is it? It's a 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Right, next round.
Next round.
This has become a war of attrition rather than more tactical, but that's okay. I'll play that one. What happened there?
Okay. I forgot to flip it. Doesn't matter.
So I've got another fog of war card, which does nothing. I'm going to play the sergeant to a demolition 2. Come on.
7 will get there.
Is that enough? Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, so that's disabled now.
Yep.
So we flip it and let's kill the anti-tank guy.
Beautiful. Just what I wanted, the guy that was in my hand every time we've got him in my hand.
And then I'm going to use my warrant officer to bolster, no, to inspire the sergeant. And do that again. Because I need those guys out of there. That's an
8 will do it.
So let's
So
shoot
which one are you
at
taking now?
the rifleman, why not?
The rifleman. Right, I don't have any in my hand. Rifleman.
Yeah, like I said, this is a bit of an interesting mission because it focuses here on the central part of the board with all of these 2 points, and we were both quick to capture 1 each, so it's become a bit of a shooting,
slog it out.
Yeah, a bit of a shooting contest, but usually it's a lot more tactical. There's a lot more options there, and I'm finding that this mission, along with mission 3 that we played earlier, that they have a minimum selection of units as well. Like they have a very specific selection. So if you look at the scenario setup, you'll see that they have like a small selection of units. I don't know about the next few scenarios, but they all seem, you see the unit selection grows as you kind of go.
What would have been interesting, or would be interesting to see, would have been how this mission went if you didn't have as many cards in its supply that you could bolster. You know what I mean? Let's say you only had 1 or 2 cards in the supply for each unit that you could bolster. So then you could just, like, you'd be losing people all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, have you got more cards to play?
No, that's it. That's my...
Okay, so there's my Fog of War. And all I've got left is a commander, tank commander, which is ridiculous that I can only bolster 2 tank people. So
how do you bring in the rifleman then?
I have another card that bolsters for A units.
Okay, right, yeah.
So I can't bring crewman, he's dead. All I can do is bring in a tank driver and a gunner.
Okay.
So I got everyone on the board basically now.
So this guy's removed, the tank crewman's dead.
He's gone.
Right. Okay. Next round.
Oh man, this is pathetic.
Where's my... Okay. Let's use this guy.
Ready?
Yeah. Got an 8, so I keep initiative. I'm gonna play my sergeant. Now he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna do the demolition action against the light truck. So we need a 5. That's 2 9s. There's some rolls.
Jeez.
So let's hit the anti-tank guy.
Seriously, dude. Oh, God.
Warrant officer to inspire and do the same thing. That's a miss. Oh no, that's an 8.
No, that one's a hit. The 8 will hit.
Yeah.
If he's in the same square.
Same guy, anti-tank guy.
And that's the fifth on that too. So the
Tank
now
is
the
gone.
tank is this small thing's gone. These are all on the square now.
Ooh. They're running around
And
the patrol track now.
anti-tank guy is in trouble, I think. I don't think I have any more in here. Oh, no, I do.
You have another one?
I've got one in my draw deck. So he's not quite gone yet.
Right.
But he's not looking good.
Yeah. Right. And then my staff sergeant. Where's he sitting at? He's in the next. He's over here. So he's going to take a shot at, say, the rifleman.
Mm-hmm.
So he just has one dice. One die. 1, 2. He needs a 6. There's an 8.
That'll hit. So it's a rifleman.
Yeah, there you go. What? Did you get just one card or the whole pack?
I think I only had one.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool.
Right. You done? Any more?
That's my turn. No, I don't have anything else.
Right. Let's go. Tank driver. You beast, you. Let's shoot at the truck. I need an 8. Yeah, 10.
Nice. So you shoot at the patrol truck. So that's 3.
Yep.
So that's disabled.
That's good. Let's take out the anti-tank again.
The anti-tank.
Plugging away at him. Hopefully he'll be running out soon.
I don't think I have one. I think he's gone.
I think he's gone. Yes.
So the anti-tank.
Small victories.
The anti-tank guy is dead.
All right. And then let's go. See, I told you this guy's like Rambo. We'll attack the.
Mitch's soldier are calling an Uber, says Jace.
What was that?
Yeah, Jace says Mitch's soldiers are calling an Uber.
5's gonna miss.
Okay. Right. Next round. What is going on here? This is madness.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, my... Oh.
That doesn't sound like you got a good draw.
Yeah. Great draw.
You know the only thing here... I just noticed this in this version of the game. In Normandy, it's very clear which counters belong to the US and which counters belong to the Germans.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky in this one.
In this one, there's no
colour. The white.
Oh, there is. Sorry, I just noticed all of mine have a yellow.
Yeah, or the yellow bottom, but these ones
yeah.
don't. They have the white.
Yeah, so all the white ones are yours.
But it would have been easier to tell if they had the dark brown background and the text in white. But anyway,
it's okay though. I just noticed that. So there's still 4 counters there.
Yeah.
Damn it, Mitch! I need those people gone.
I don't think it's going to be too long. Right.
All right. 7. He must have a lot of Fog of War cards.
Man, I don't think it's, and I don't think I have a means of getting rid of them either.
So the machine gunner will. We'll just place him there so we know where he is. He's just going to attack the rifleman for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So what does he need to hit? 1, 2, 3, 7.
So you're going from back there?
Yeah. 7 is... an 8.
8 does it. Rifleman.
Yeah.
Right.
Let us know in the chat if you want to see more of this, because Mitch and I have... It's basically our oath. the oath that we swore in the podcast to finish the North Africa campaign before Undaunted Stalingrad arrives. So
we'll be playing a lot.
yeah, if you want to see more streams of the same game, it doesn't sound boring at all, let us know.
I might actually compete better in some of the other ones.
I'm going to play the Sergeant.
That took my rifleman out, by the way.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Sergeant to shoot on the driver.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the Sergeant? He's in the patrol truck.
So that's here.
Yeah, so he needs to... I'm going to take him out of there. So he's going to shoot at the driver, so he needs a 5. We got a...
9.
Alright, so that's a hit.
That'll do it. So that's the driver there.
They're getting... And then the other one's a Fog of War card. So that's my turn.
Righto. So I'm going to play Fog of War. And then a Platoon Sergeant. I'll use him to command to get 2 more cards. I'm going to use the...
Chris says just use the TTS flip the table function, Mitch.
Don't tell me, I'll do it. So tank gunner, I'll attack. So let's attack your... So you moved him out, the sergeant?
Yeah.
Right, let's attack the sergeant then. So what's he got? 5 and 1 is 6.
Yeah.
So that's just 1 die. That's 4, that's a miss. Then I'll use the tank commander to inspire him to do the same thing again.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it's a miss. Good.
So
things
1...
are getting better. Oh, dear.
All right. Time to end the suffering, says Jace. I don't know, Jace. We've seen worse games turn around, so I'm not...
But for everyone watching, I beat him earlier today.
Yes, Mitch won the previous mission, which was pretty fantastic. Turned around as well. So I think...
Don't expect that to happen from here, but, you know, you never know.
That's a 6. You win the initiative.
Oh, about time. It's about time. Now what can I do? Oh, nothing. I've only got Fog of War cards. Just kidding. Okay, this is interesting indeed.
Okay.
Because this card now is entirely useless. I've got no more A units left. So the rifleman's dead.
Is he dead? I killed him. Oh,
killed him.
Oh no!
So that card is as good as a Fog of War card now.
You can hunker down, so you can return it back, right?
Yeah. What does hunker down do again? I've never actually done that.
Hunker down is return the card to the supply, isn't it? It goes away.
But what does it do for me?
Well, it removes this card from your deck.
Oh right, yeah. So at least it's Let's do that. Get rid of him because there's no point in having it in the deck. So at least it'll thin my deck out. All right, and John Rambo, tank driver. Here we go. Let's go.
He seems dedicated as well. Like he's taking on the whole battalion.
He's taking on the whole LRDG. Like, bring it on.
British
he
Desert
says.
Forces. Yeah.
Yeah, 6. Let's go. He can't shoot though. He's had his sniper training.
There you go. It's a 9.
Stormtrooper school. It's a 9.
So my sergeant, who, by the way, I have one in my hand, is gone. Right. Done?
Your turn. Yep.
My go. Well, there's not many options. We have to attack and attack and attack.
You know, I will laugh my head off if it comes down to... Well, actually, I can't win from here because I don't have anything left that can control. When that last rifleman went.
Oh, but don't you have a control action in the vehicles? Oh, they're both destroyed.
They're both destroyed.
So it sounds like the only option is to kill my own units that control, and then we end up in a draw, I guess.
That's the only option.
All
Or
right.
I could
So this,
concede and just say, let's just call it.
yeah, the scout is gonna shoot at the driver. I don't even know where the scout is. The scout is at the pilot track back here. So that's an 8. That shoots the driver down. Come on, John Rambo.
Right.
And then I'm going to use my lieutenant to command 2. See if I can... Ooh, that's 1 card. Which is a fog of war, by the way. So that didn't do much for me. And then the second card is a staff sergeant. Who's up there and he's going to attack the tank, the John Rambo tank driver again. Yeah, he shoots him.
The driver?
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's gone. That's it. It's the end of my turn.
Hang on a second. No, he's not gone. I didn't check my deck first.
Oh, okay.
My
Put him
bad.
back.
Put him back, and I got to take one out of my discard pile. I thought, wow. I thought I had all my tank drivers in. I thought, wow, that went quick. No, I didn't, because I just didn't check the right deck.
Ian O'Toole, Ian O'Toole is in the chat. Ian, he says, "How are we finding this compared to Normandy? Only played the first mission of Normandy." This is the 4th game we're playing in North Africa, the 4th mission. So we're going through the entire campaign of 12 missions. With Normandy, I thought it was absolutely great. We had a great time playing it. There was quite a bit of variety in the missions. And they became, more sort of involved as we went on. This one, compared to Normandy, well, the vehicles make a huge difference. A big difference, because you now have 2 types of defense. You have normal and armored defense. You have tiles that the vehicles cannot go on. And in this map, that hasn't made a huge difference. It's these icons on the maps, so you can't have vehicles going on those tiles. But yeah, it seems more
There's a bit more to it in this one.
More to it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit more complex. Everything. Normandy's all sort of ground forces and units, whereas this has got a bit more complexity with the vehicles and stuff.
And also,
and even the aerial card, the plane card, we've seen come into this particular
and also
scenario as well.
It's worth mentioning one of the big differences that Normandy, because of scale, Normandy's scale is different. So every card that you have in your hand does not represent a single soldier like in this game. It represents the unit.
Well, no, so in Normandy, every card has got a different name on it.
That's right.
So if you've got a set of riflemen, they're all different names.
Sorry,
they're all different people.
Right. Yeah, you're right. The counter on the map represents the unit, not the card.
Yes.
So that
whereas
means
in
that...
this... Go on.
No, I was just going to say that this means that here, if the counter gets removed, the guy is dead, he's done.
Yeah.
But in Normandy, if the counter gets removed and you have more, you can summon or you can... bolster more cards of that unit, then you can they spawn back in because the unit gets more people added to it. While this one is a one person per token.
1 person per token, and then the cards essentially are that person's health, basically.
That's right. Ready to go?
All right, let's flip it.
Right. More Fog of War cards.
Can you start shooting my Fog of War cards so I can get them out?
All right. I'm going to attack. Where's the sergeant? He's going to attack the driver. We need John Rambo out of the game. Come on. Let's go. There he is. That's a 7.
That's a hit?
Yes.
What is John Rambo's defense?
It's a 4 plus 1's a 5.
4 plus 1's... it's not great. See you, Johnny.
It's on the same tile. Then we're going to play the staff sergeant, who is... Where is he? Where's the staff sergeant at? Pilot truck. He's over here. So he's going to take another shot at John Rambo. So he needs a 1, 2, 6. That's a 10.
That'll do it.
According to Wikipedia, sergeant is a rank in many uniformed organizations.
Okay. For some reason, my phone thought we were talking about sergeants, and it started talking to me about sergeant is a military rank in many uniformed organizations.
So that was the tank driver.
Yes. Don't tell me there's no. Oh, there's another one. How many lives does this guy have?
Actually, did I just put the gunner in the last time?
Maybe.
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll put that back in my hand, and I'll say that he's the driver's now dead, because
Is
that
he?
would have been my last one.
Last card. Okay. So the
The
driver's gone.
driver's out.
And now I'm going to play the warrant
Pretty sure. Just
officer
let me check in here.
to inspire and use the staff sergeant to shoot at the gunner.
Righto. I'll leave him here for when he goes out.
You're getting ready for it. There you go.
Yeah, there you go, 9.
That's my turn.
Righto.
So
So then my turn is this.
oh. Oh boy. Here
Draw
we
4
go.
more.
Come on. Surely. Here we go. Chris says, hey Google, how do you pronounce lieutenant?
We've still got this anti-tank guy on the board. He should have gone a long time ago.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't have any anti-tanks left. He was out a long time ago.
So there's only one guy left. So
Yeah, there's only one guy left.
short of some miracle. Yeah, lieutenant. My grandfather was a lieutenant with the Greek army, the resistance in World War II. So he fought
Yeah, right.
against the Italians and the Germans in the
Oh
front.
man, still can't win.
Still keep the initiative, and now we're gonna get the gunner to attack this guy. So it's 1,
Yep.
2, 3. He needs a 7 because he's shooting from 2 tiles away. Come on. He's done. He's done. That's
Done,
it.
an 8 and a 10. That's
The gunner is out, and then the scout will also shoot at him. Come on. Nope, that's a miss. And then my last one's a fog of war card. I didn't play that right. I should have done it. Recon. That's okay.
right. So I'm going to play Fog of War card.
Man,
And
you
then I'm
really
gonna
have
play-
a lot of fog of war cards.
Oh no, man, that's ridiculous. I'm going to strafe
Right. Who are you shooting at?
this guy.
Okay. So you need a 6 to shoot.
No, you don't get the bonus.
You
Oh
don't-
no, it's the range bonus. You still
Yeah.
get the tile bonus, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
Let's have a look. So 6. No, can't even hit with a plane.
Can't even hit them with a plane.
No.
The rolls are one-sided on this game. Right, next round. This should be the last one, right? Surely.
Should be. Yep.
Don't think this matters. Let's do that.
Yay, I won something.
There's
You
the
beauty.
initiative.
So now I'm going to go
Oh.
like that.
No. 3 fog of war cards. Just give up. Machine gunner.
There's nothing left. I can't do anything. I don't have a card for the machine gunner, so all that's left is the tokens. I just got to hit him,
Jess.
and then we're done.
Jace is saying, I'm taking Def to the craps table after this.
I know, right? He does this to me all the time.
Come on, machine gunner.
Yeah, another 10.
Yeah, so the gunner is done,
That's it, and we're done.
and we're done because all I have to do is go in and control, but there's no enemy now, so.
Yep.
Wow.
There you go. We knew there was going to be blood. We knew it was going to be a bloodbath.
We knew that, yeah. As soon as we saw there's only 2 points in the middle, and we kind of got locked into shooting each other rather than doing something else.
Well, you can't. You kind of have to, right? Because if you don't, stay there. Like there's no strategy for moving around, positioning into other spots, because if you do, you'll lose the region.
Yeah,
You've got to have
that's
it.
right.
You got to have at least some units on there just firing it out.
Yeah, and I was just going to show you what the previous mission looked like. The one we played earlier, just to give you a bit of an idea of how it works in general. So the previous mission was this one, and I had these two tracks down here. The LDRG has these two tracks. There is the Italian forces are up here, a scout, a gunner, and an anti-tank rifleman. And there's an abandoned scout car here, which basically whoever gets there first can enter the car and get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the winning conditions here were different. The LRDG only had to claim one objective point, and the Italians had to neutralize the sergeants and staff sergeants that I had. So there's these two objective points up here, so I had to go all the way up there, and you have to go around because these tiles cannot be entered by vehicles, and then take control of that. And so I got all the way up to here, or here with the vehicle, and then I had to exit the vehicle because this tile does not allow vehicles and enter this building. And I got that pretty fast, and we thought, oh well, that's going to be a quick game. And then these guys just sort of rained fire on these
just hunk it down and just
sergeants and staff sergeants, and which won the game. But there's plenty of different.
I did open fire on my own vehicle to start that game.
Yeah. So Mitch started that game by shooting at his own vehicle to destroy it, so I don't get it.
Exactly.
And this is the next mission. If you guys want to see us playing number 5, let us know. Wow, looks quite involved.
Yeah,
the LRTG objective is to escape with 5 combat counters, and the Italians is to neutralize 5 combat counters of the enemy.
Right,
wow.
Okay, so this is going to be another bloodbath, just trying to kill people, take their counters.
Right. So,
but at least you're not pinned into one area, right?
Yeah, and to escape, you have to move the counters into an escape marker, which are these that are spread all over the map.
Right.
So that's quite interesting. But yeah, this feels a bit faster than Normandy, because the vehicles can get around and scout very quick. In Normandy, the only way you can progress on the map is by sending your scout out first. You have to scout the tile, which adds a Fog of War card into your deck, and then, or discard pile, and then you have to send a different unit there to control it, like a rifleman or something. So this feels a bit quicker. So yeah, it's this probably wasn't very representative of how this game plays. Not at least not all of it, but yeah, this is a great game. We enjoy it a lot, and we're planning on playing the full campaign if we can, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you prefer this over Normandy, Mitch? What are your thoughts?
Look, I don't know. I think like I like that there's more decision points in this. There's more sort of going on with the vehicles and stuff like that, and more actions to choose from, because when you stick your people in the vehicles, you get those extra vehicle actions that you can take in that, and you can use the vehicles for armor and things to maybe protect yourself a little. But there was also something enjoyable just about being foot-based combat, and the movement puzzles, and trying to work out the scenarios in the Normandy as well. They were sort of had variance to them. So like some of them, yes, you were going for action points. I remember one of them, I just had to get to the extraction point. I don't remember that one, Def.
Yes. So
in
it was
Normandy, where
run.
I just took off and just run, and I was just trying to get the hell away from you, get to the tile I needed to get to, before I got killed. So look, I think there's a spot for both. I don't think so. If you played one of these, either one, and enjoyed it, I think you'll enjoy the other one.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. And I've played now the 4 the fourth Normandy scenarios from reinforcements, which is 4 additional scenarios that come with Undaunted reinforcements. And that was after we had already started playing North Africa, and I still had a fantastic time. So it did not feel going backwards to a little bit of a simpler game. It still felt quite tense. It still felt, that there's great decision points in the game. So yeah, like you said, I think these are quite independent of each other in terms of picking one or the other. I think you're right. If somebody likes one of these, it's a very good chance he will like the other. They will like the other one.
I'd like to give them a go. 4 players with reinforcements. Now you can play 4-player games where you have 2 each and play teams. I think David Thompson said that was his favorite way to play now, didn't he?
He did, and I think Paul Grogan had a 4-player game on his channel a few months ago where David Thompson and I don't remember if Paul actually played, but David was definitely there, and I think so they had a 2 versus 2 game, which seemed a bit chaotic, but I assume on the table is going to be great fun because one of them is the commander, I think, and the other one.
Right. Okay.
So I don't know exactly how it works. I haven't tried it. The solo mode in this is fantastic from reinforcements. You basically draw cards for the bot, and they play for initiative. But the trick is with the bot, if they win initiative, they have 4 cards to play. So they use their initiative
they
card
don't lose their initiative card
to play, and then you use a flow chart for their actions. It's fantastic. So that's it. We're done.
Cool.
Thanks very much, Mitch. That was
Steph.
good. Let's see if we can get people to tell us if they want to see the next one streamed live as well. Maybe we should have like a casual evening playing Undaunted.
Yeah.
Instead of streaming different games.
For anyone who's watching and thinking, yeah, I'd like to do that, don't expect it to happen on the regular because I can't be regular. I'm all over the place with my availability, so we'll do it when we can do it.
But thank you very much to everyone for watching. That was Undaunted North Africa, and if you liked it, it's a fantastic game. And
just
that's it.
Spare thought for John Rambo, that tank driver. He tried his best.
Thank you very much.